Hey, Bucks here, and another day, another glitch. This is one of the most disappointing ones that we've seen this year. It's in the Atlanta Falcons playbook. It was literally just added in last patch. So you think, hey, adding in a new format, maybe I should test this in game. As a rational person, you think EA would be like that. But unfortunately, it don't be like it do sometimes. So, PA Slock Street, obviously you want a good player right here at quarterback that can throw the ball, Antoine Randall, Sanu, that kind of stuff. So just select it, and if your opponent comes out in a 3-4, I'll show you how to beat it. If your opponent comes out in a zone coverage at all, anything, I don't know, doesn't really matter. We'll go cover 3 sky. Watch what happens, all right? Watch that corner over Ridley. Watch them, all of them, actually, all those DBs. And look at that. They just come towards you. Whoops, all right, touchdown. They just break towards you. They just added this in the game. This is brand new that they bragged about on social media about being in here because Sanu has such a great arm strength. It doesn't like... I don't know. So, luckily, there is counters. If you see somebody coming out in Wildcat now, I don't know if you can tell what the playbook they're in, if they're in Atlanta. If they're in other Wildcats, if they're not doing that, that's fine. That's whatever. But if they come out in this, you have to call man coverage. All right? So, as players, we can adapt. But, man, this is just unfortunate coding. So, cover one hole. You're going to see the zones attack it. But you can't audible. So, that really helps. That really helps if they come out in man coverage. They just don't. They don't do it. They don't go back. See how they stick with their dudes? So, that's kind of neat, right? So, noted, right? Good. There is an actual counter for us players to use. The unsackable QB glitch hasn't been fixed yet. That's great, even though they said they did. At least one instance, but this one, luckily, just don't pressure man coverage either, because that's an old school fade for on the X route. And old school fades will beat man coverage on straight press if you don't change. So just off man press, off man coverage, sorry, and that's how you shut down this little glitch. So the more you know. But man, is it disappointing. But I mean, you can always just scramble because I mean, it is Mohamed Sanu too. So we can sometimes, no, not even outrun this. Without escape bars, can't outrun that spy. So that's that glitch. So I flipped the sides of the ball to show off another glitch. I've seen people put this out. I think it was run in a competitive tournament. That's where a lot of people got it. I saw Pony Montana put this out on his channel. I see your boy Savage running it on his gameplay. But basically, look at these routes. Now all you have to do is hit X, right trigger, to flip the play and then call it. Watch what happens. X, right trigger, and then you can snap the ball. See how it does a slant out? Do you see how glitchy that is? Another one. You can do the same thing with running plays. This works at goal line sets, generally symmetrical sets where only one person has the motion. And look at that. Look, they just don't pay attention. And there you go. That's another one. You can flip your play and snap the ball too. So that's a slant out. Those things were taken out of the game years ago because they were so glitchy. I really haven't fucked around with this too much, but let's say I streak it, then can I flip it? Will he still run the streak? Yeah, he'll still run the streak. So you can audible, and you can basically do reverses, right? You can do plays going the other way that they shouldn't. The zone's going to react really funny, and there's a lot of glitchiness here too. So, hilarious, right? Halfback blast. I know Pony Montana put it up to do like the toss. It's glitchy because they don't react right to the toss. So like, you can get outside there and it goes pretty good if you get you get pretty good lead blocking too. So you can do it, like I said, symmetrical shit on I form right here. And it is glitchy. Disappointing. Hopefully it gets patched out. Hopefully they keep taking a look at the QB patch issue. But that's kind of where we're at right now. To solve this, like I said, I haven't really labbed. You could go hard flats over there to solve that slant out. But man, is it tough? You got to user it otherwise to see. Yeah, like cover 3 didn't work there because it was kind of like a slant out, so you had to go like hard flats and cover 2. But you know, cover 2 is pretty like if they're going like an I form like this, cover 2 is okay because a lot of time they'll stretch, so you'll be in stretch D anyways. But FYI going forward, something to look out for online. EA needs to just not be able to let us not snap the ball while we're switching plays. That's a pretty easy fix. Hopefully, it'll be in the next patch too to make this game more realistic. And man, there's a lot of issues with this year's game again. About similar to other years' games. It's not more glitchy than other years' games. It's just, it needs to get tightened up. You got to tighten that shit up, EA. Just like Aaron Boone says, tighten that shit up. Okay? That's all I want to go through. There's also the uniform glitch in Mud. I should go over that. That was on the subreddit like 5 days ago. I should have done some fun video on that. I'll link that in the description. Basically, go into the uniform creator and change your uniform there, then equip it as your team visuals, and you'll be able to have custom uniforms in MUT. I don't know if that's been patched or not. I haven't tested it myself, but it has been on the MUT sub. Again, look at the description for that nice little glitch for custom uniforms in MUT. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.